The agreements under the UN Convention on the Law of the Sea on the conservation and sustainable use of marine biological diversity of areas beyond national jurisdiction, or the BBNJ Agreement, currently has 145 signatories and 81 ratifications globally. The agreement covers 4 major parts, including marine genetic resources, marine protected areas, environmental impact assessments, capacity building, and the transfer of marine technology.
The agreement first requires that parties share their benefits when they develop and utilize genetic resources in the sea areas beyond national jurisdiction. It also asks that all parties to do an environmental impact assessment in cases where the activities under their jurisdiction or control may cause substantial pollution of or significant and harmful changes to the marine environment.
The BBNJ Agreement was adopted in June 2023 as an intergovernmental conference backed by the United Nations. This was after international negotiations had lasted for 19 years. It's actually the third implementing agreement to the UN Convention on the Law of the Sea.
The difficulty in negotiations first lies in the different interests and demands of developing and developed countries. Secondly, is how to achieve a balance between the conservation and sustainable use of marine biodiversity. Thirdly, how to enhance coordination and cooperation among different organizations globally is also a challenge to the international community.
During
the 19-year negotiation process, China and the Group of 77 have always stood together, jointly safeguarding the common interests of developing countries through consultations and exchanges. Besides sharing the benefits of the deep-sea genetic resources, in terms of capacity building and marine technology transfer, China calls to establish a reasonable and fair system that allows developing countries to benefit from deep-sea activities.
The agreement was open for signature by all states from 20 September 2023 to 20 September 2025, and China signed the agreement on 20 September 2023, and China's top legislator approved its participation this October, marking China's commitment to promoting multilateralism and the sustainable development of global ocean.
China has always practiced true multilateralism, advocated global governance based on extensive consultation, joint construction, and shared benefits. We adhere to equal consultation among all countries, jointly assume global governance responsibilities, and share the governance achievements.
China is a rapidly developing maritime power. To strengthen the conservation of the ocean has become a trend of the times. China's decision to ratify the agreement is in line with the trend of the times. Our participation would help to promote the construction of a community with a shared future for mankind.
The agreement will enter into force on 17 January 2026, and experts say negotiations are underway to prepare for the convening of the first meeting of the Conference of the Parties for its future implementation. Youyang, CGTN, Beijing.